To build an 81-room hotel and nearby parking garage on hold in the capital city after a group of people appealed permits from the Development Review Board.
And Local 22's Devin Bates was in Montpelier earlier today and heard both sides of this legal battle. He joins us now in the studio with more. Hi, Devin.
Well, Glenn, Montpelier's city manager said each day the project isn't underway means construction costs are rising, but the lawyer representing the Friends of Montpelier group said his clients aren't stalling at all. In November, Montpelier voters approved a $10.5 million bond for a public parking garage off of State Street that would be adjacent to a new 81-room Hampton Inn. City Manager Bill Frazier said the final permit needed to advance the project was issued earlier this month, but appeals by a group called Friends of Montpelier means crews won't be breaking ground anytime soon.
We could be proceeding forward, final designs, taking steps for both of these projects, and instead we're in litigation. So every day after May 2nd is a delay caused solely by litigation.
The attorney representing Friends of Montpelier argues the city didn't follow its own regulations during the permitting process. They've appealed both the Development Review Board permit and an Act 250 permit.
They boil down to the failure by the Development Review Board to apply the correct criteria to the facts of the case. So it's a little more complicated than that, but they relate to largely traffic issues, and subdivision issues, how it should be properly done, whether there's access to the street that's required by the ordinance, and so on.
The city manager strongly disagreed, saying the city followed the process.
Even if they were right, we would still end up with a permit. We'd have to revise our permit slightly and address whatever shortcomings they feel we didn't comply with. But the end result would still be that we'd have the hotel and the garage pretty much as laid out now.
With each day, construction costs are going up, which could put the city and the hotel developer in a bind if enough time passes. The Friends of Montpelier, however, say they're not stalling anything.
My clients are not doing anything to stall the project. If the DRB had handled this case the way it was required to by law, we wouldn't be here. So my clients are asserting their protected legal rights to have the due process of law a part of this project.
The city and the hotel developer could legally start working on the project now, but in the future, if a court said the permit needs to be changed, it would have to be undone at their expense. Now, the city manager said they're waiting to see what happens, but that is a, quote, legal possibility. Live in studio, Devin Bates, Local 44 News.